It's pretty obvious that Amazon has the better deals for video games and most things, especially compared to retail stores. For video games, stores like GameStop and Best Buy. But how big is the difference? Going to retail stores does have its advantages, such as you get it immediately once you go there. You don't have to worry about shipping prices. You don't have to worry about it being damaged when shipped. You don't have to worry about if you're actually getting scammed or something. You're just getting the game. But on Amazon, it's usually a lot cheaper. So I'm going to be comparing prices from GameStop to Amazon only for new games. So let's start off with Infinite Warfare Legacy Edition. I'll just type in Infinite Warfare. So if we find the Legacy Edition, it's $80. That's to download it. I'm not sure if it's different for the physical version, but now let's see how much it is on Amazon New. And that is probably for both PS4 and Xbox One, but I'll look at the Xbox One. Okay, so here it is. So now let's look at it new, and also not from sellers that just launched, because they usually do have lower prices, because they do just launch. But you always want to be careful where you order the game from. So we're only going to be users that have at least 50 or more ratings, just to make sure that it's not a scam. Usually the just launch sellers aren't scamming, but you usually want to check if they have positive reviews. So this one, $17.50 new, March 23rd to March 28th from California. So that's fairly quick. It's from California, so if you live in the United States, it shouldn't be late. And compared to shipping, it's about $22 compared to $80. So that's a pretty big difference. So now let's look at another game. How about a Nintendo Switch game, because that's brand new. Breath of the Wild. I don't expect that to be that much different on Amazon. Oh, typing Amazon for some reason. So this is the Wii U version. We're going to look at the Switch version. Breath of the Wild Switch, $40. That's what it says, but let's see. So there's a lot of sellers here, and none of them really have that many reviews. I said 50 reviews or more. Okay, this one about $57, so no big difference there for new games. As you can see, $57, you'd save $3, so no substantial difference. Not like Infinite Warfare. So next game, Battlefield 1. It's a fairly new game, so it should still be $60 on GameStop. Okay, so that oh, $40. It's on sale. So you know what? I'll count the $40 since it's on sale. What version is that? PS4. $7. It's not going to be $7. So if you want to buy it from well, this one has over 1,800 reviews, 85% positive, from Ohio, March 23rd to March 28th. And again, about $22, so you're saving a lot of money with this. Even with the deluxe, you're still getting it less. Yeah, $38.50. So yeah, you might as well get it on Amazon if you're willing to spend $60 in stores. So the next game, you know what? How about an older game? How about I'm trying to think of a game. New Super Mario Bros. On the way. Let's see if they even still have that. And they do. So $25. It's still $60 for New Super Mario Bros. U pre-owned. Really? $50 here. You know, and I'll check that after. But this is an older game. So $25. On here, it's still fairly expensive. So I'm looking for a new one. And I mean expensive for an older game. So you're actually spending about the same amount of money, maybe even a little more for the older games. So that's actually a good price. Now let's look at New Super Mario Bros. U, which is from 2012, a Wii U launch game. Amazon.com really don't get much much more I guess safer when ordering than that because it is from Amazon. So for some reason it is still close to $60. It's a little cheaper except when you count the sale. So if GameStop actually wins this round. If you don't mind buying it like very good, then you'll obviously save some money, but that's not what we're looking at for this. Oh wait, that's even pre-owned. Yeah, so just go with Amazon for that because I don't know if they have a new version. Okay, the next game, how about Xenoblade Chronicles X for the Wii U? So that's actually a pretty good deal if you want to buy a new $30. $30. It's actually about $45 if you want. Oh wait, not this one. This one is a seller just launched. This one has over 50. So yeah, $45. It's actually more. I'm actually surprised at some of these prices to buy it new. Next game, you know what? How about Bioshock The Collection? So if you want to buy it new, $60. It's a fairly new game again, but let's see how much it is on Amazon. Oh, I typed in Bioshock Infinite for some reason. Sorry about that. Okay, so what version is that? It doesn't matter. Just look at whatever one's cheaper. So I guess PS4. So new. This one just launched. New. Let me make sure it's the cheapest one. So about $38, $39 on PS4. About the same for Xbox One. So yeah, you'd be better off getting it on Amazon. It's significantly cheaper, about $25. So the next game, how about Assassin's Creed Syndicate? So if you would like to buy it new, $40, pre-owned $30, but of course we're looking at the new version. So on PS4, new, it is $23. On Xbox One, it is about $19, closer to about $18, and even on PC, let's see. So it's actually $26 to buy the physical version on PC. So yep, that's another one where you would want to buy it on Amazon if you want to save some money. And how about Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection? It's probably still $60. Yep. And I misspelled it, and it doesn't recognize Ezio as a word. So it looks like it's a lot cheaper. So $28 on Xbox One. New. About $32. So yep, And if you want to buy the originals of this game, it's probably even like $10, but it might be a little cheaper to buy it in stores because, I'm not even sure. It's probably cheaper on Amazon, but I'm thinking that if you want to buy it pre-owned in stores, older games are usually really cheap, so it's still probably cheaper though. Okay, so what's the next game? Two more games, and it will be 360 games. How about bestsellers? Call of Duty Ghost is $3. So a lot of these games are pretty cheap, as you see, $5 for Skyrim. Let's look at that. So that's pre-owned. Oh, that's pre-owned. I doubt they have any new ones. So yeah, there's not a lot of new ones for last gen consoles. So you know what? This one will be pre-owned. So The Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim for $360, $5. Skyrim Xbox 360. So it will be counted as very good. So yeah, it's about $5, same price. Instead of doing another 360 game, because as you see, they're very cheap, or at least the older ones are. How about a newer game? How about Steep? No, that came out last year, a really new game. How about Nier Automata? That came out very recently, I think last week. I actually did not know it was on PC. I thought it was only on PS4. So of course $60. But if you want to buy a new one here, this one has over 1,000, so $58. So about the same price if you want to buy it for one less. This one only 1 star, but it does only 1 rating. So if you want to buy it from like a seller that has a lot of positive reviews, it's going to cost you a little more. But yeah, it's about the same price for brand new games. So then there's really no difference if you buy it in store. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see another one, maybe comparing Amazon to Best Buy or Best Buy to GameStop, let me know. And I've actually been surprised with some of these prices, like how some of the newer games are more expensive on Amazon. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. Do you shop primarily at retail stores or Amazon, or maybe even both? Bye.